Hello, Oakland University. I'm Caitlin Massey, and welcome to a new episode of Out and About, where we take a look at some of the fun student activities that happened last month. On today's show, we're going to see a feature on OUSC's I Am campaign, the latest SPB Hump Day event, OU's Day of Service, and lots more, so stay tuned. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We're going to kick things off today with a leftover Halloween event. OU's British at Heart Club held their annual Harry Potter Halloween event, inviting students to come take part in some fun wizard-themed party events. Let's check it out.
Today is our third annual Harry Potter Halloween party. It's something that we put on every fall semester here at Oakland University, and it is to get people engaged in our club with the power of the Harry Potter books, partnered with the Muggle Quidditch League. On today, we split the members of the club up into their respective houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw. We had a wide spread of food out for them. The Muggle Quidditch League came in and made a Harry Potter beverage from the books called Butterbeer. We sat around a bit, we talked, we ate. We had a Myers-Briggs presentation from the CSA Student Leadership Program. People got to learn their Myers-Briggs personality type. And right after that, we had a Horcrux hunting tournament in which there were several stations throughout the rooms that students had to go through as their houses and answer questions that are pertaining to Harry Potter trivia. Took a little bit to set up today. When it comes to planning, we've been working on this since sort of the beginning of the semester. We have e-board meetings on the off weeks between our actual meetings, in which we kind of like sit down for a good 2.5 hours discussing what we're going to do at each meeting. And so Harry Potter's kind of had about half an hour to 45 minutes for each meeting leading up to today. I think that it went pretty well. There were a lot of people here today, and they seemed to have a lot of fun. And so yes, I'm very happy with today's event. We're very much looking forward to next year's event, and we are going to have to try to top this one, and so it'll be interesting to see what we come up with for our Harry Potter event. Coming up, we are going to be having a Harry Potter read-along, kind of coinciding with this meeting later on, where students are going to be able to come in, read through the Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone, that first book, together, sort of like in a relay marathon. There's going to be a book charity drive, blind date with a book. We have wrapped books. People won't be able to really know what book they're buying. It's kind of going to be an adventure. You pick a random book for $1 and you find out what it is that you picked up. Maybe it would be something that you had never thought of reading before. Later in the semester, we're going to be having Shakespeare events, a Game of Thrones meeting come December, and a Charles Dickens food drive for Haven later in early December.
For more information about the British at Heart Club and their upcoming events, check them out on Grizzorgs or Facebook at British at Heart at OU.
What a magical event. Make sure to check out more British at Heart Club events on Facebook. At the end of October, OUSC kicked off their I Am campaign by bringing students to the Fireside Lounge to try and break down stereotypes. OUTV's Austin Schlebaugh attended the event to see how students tried to accomplish that goal.
Hello, my name is Austin Schlebaugh, reporting for Oakland University's OUTV. Today I'm here at the Fireside Lounge for the I Am campaign, where kids will be standing up against stereotypes, saying who they are on an 8-foot by 7-foot canvas. Let's go check it out. To kick off this event, the OU Student Congress asked students to begin thinking about what makes them more than a stereotype. They created personal I am statements and painted them on posters. These paintings were held up by the individuals for photographs to be shared on the OUSC Facebook page. So tell me, man, what does this event personally mean to you?
Well, we say that it's all about smashing stereotypes, and what we mean by that is that we want to take the way people commonly think about a group, about a culture, certain things that they might have that aren't true, they're just generalizations, and we just want to break those apart. So we want people to say what they really are, things that stand against what people might assume about them. So it's instead of just taking a look at someone and saying, because of stereotypes, I think you're this kind of person, it's seeing these photos of people, stating what they are, and saying, hey, that's who they are, and they don't have to be defined by what I might generalize about them.
My favorite part about the event is the fact that the whole Oakland University student body is able to gather here and just kind of bash stereotypes, put them away, let everybody know who they are and what they stand for in a positive way. And I think that this is a very good way to do it. You hold up the poster and tell people who you are, and I just think that's a really good thing to do. I painted I am, you are, we are the future because I believe that to accomplish great things, you need many people around you.
What are you going to paint, or have you already painted your own piece?
Yes, I've actually painted on the chalkboard. I'm an empowered Muslim woman because I'm a feminist and a Muslim, so I feel like some people don't think that those two go hand in hand because of the whole idea in the media that Muslim women are oppressed, so I'm here to smash that.
After all was said and done, the I am statements were combined to make a mural. The mural stood on an 8-foot by 7-foot frame in the Kresge Library throughout the whole month of November. Look out for this event in the upcoming semesters and make your stake in the I am campaign at Oakland University.
Once again, I'm Austin Slaybaugh reporting from Oakland University for OUT TV.
How cool! Hopefully you had a chance to stop by Kresge last month to see the finished mural. Before we go on, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but don't go away because we have a lot more fun events to show you, so stay tuned.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. What? Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Welcome back to Out and About. I'm your host, Caitlin Massey. At the beginning of last month, SPB held their last hump day of the semester. The event was called Grocery Bingo, and it gave students a chance to compete to win groceries for their dorms and apartments. Let's check it out.
This is the 5th and final hump day of the fall semester. We're playing grocery bingo. Students can play bingo. If they win a bingo, then they get to choose from a table of prizes that we purchased. We have Oreos, Gatorade, coffee, anything you name it, we have it.
I really like how they give out like prizes with games and stuff, and then of course the free food. Who doesn't love free food? but yeah, definitely like the fun games and then the prizes you can win.
I came to this event because of the free food.
I came to this event because I always look forward to Hump Day. They always have fun activities, free food, so it's always really fun coming here.
I didn't really expect a game out of this.
I came to this event because of the food and also the fun game and the prizes.
I won Skinny Pop.
I won this bag of candy. Well, I won these 36 frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts in bingo.
Oh yes, I would definitely come again to future Hump Day events.
We've had a ton of great hump days, a lot going on, and we're really excited to start the series up again next semester.
Well, that looked like a good time. Make sure to check out oakland.edu/SPB to find out when next semester's hump days are. Next up, we're going to take a look at last month's Business Major and Minor Expo. The event invited OU students to check out what the School of Business Administration has to offer.
We are here in the Goldrimsday Oakland Center for our Business Major and Minor Expo. This event is all about students discovering different areas of business. So you see behind us, we have faculty and actual business representatives here, so students can ask all sorts of questions about different business majors, different business minors, what can you do with those careers, what are the classes like, to help them make a decision if majoring or minoring in business is right for them. There are a lot of advantages to getting a business major or minor, mostly that anywhere you get a job at has a business function. So no matter what you do for a career, having business knowledge will enhance your career opportunities. There are some other really good business minors that could help any business major or any university major out as well, such as business analytics, general business minor, or even economics, that could help out anybody, any career, especially the business analytics, since everything these days breaks down to data, breaks down to numbers. So even if you're a teacher, being able to identify student trends, looking at student data and testing could help you out.
Some of the things about the entrepreneurship minor that make it really special is it's applicable to everyone. So if you are a film major, you could learn the whole business side or how to produce a film. If you are a nurse, you could learn how to become, how have your own business as a nurse, maybe home health care. So again, it is really, really broad. That is one of the things which is unique.
I actually learned a lot about the people who work in my major and how operations management is broad and covers a variety of different areas, and how hard you work, but how satisfying it is as well.
I learned that I thought my major was kind of just one level, not just one level, but one level. But it's very broad. It has different aspects where it goes into technology, it goes into more communication and different other things like that.
I think the turnout has been really good. I've been here prior years, and I think this year has been at least as good, if not better. And as importantly, or more importantly, I think the enthusiasm is way, way up there among those who have come.
This event was great. I loved it.
I would absolutely love to come to this again.
What a great event. Make sure to check out your school to see what types of programs are available to you. Every year, Oakland University hosts many different types of service events to try and help those in need. In November, OU's Leadership and Volunteer Center held their annual OU Day of Service, inviting students to come volunteer some of their time with a multitude of different charity projects. OU TV stopped by to get an inside scoop of what went on.
OU Day of Service is an opportunity for the local community to bring projects to campus. So it's really approachable whether you're a commuter student or a resident student to be involved with a variety of projects. So you can stop in for 15 minutes between your classes or come for an hour or longer and know that you're making a benefit to the community, but it's right on campus. And it's really great to just stop and be able to help the community and reach out and just give a little bit of your time, knowing that makes a big difference. I think a lot of people don't realize that different organizations rely on volunteers because without them, they're having to pay someone to do some of these projects. So we're actually saving nonprofits a lot of money by volunteering just a couple minutes of our time.
I think volunteering is important because if you can find something that you care about, it sets yourself apart. Employers like to see that you care about something other than school. If it's something that you like or that you care about, then that's gonna, show your passions.
I'm working with Fleece and Thank You today. So on Christmas Day, they'll actually be taking these blankets to over 10 hospitals in the Lower Peninsula of Michigan, and hopefully they will brighten up someone's day. There is a lot of greatness that comes out of doing this, and it's very simple things like making a blanket. People are making food baskets and all different kinds of things, and it's just something simple that you can make a statement on and help out somebody in the community.
We're making the sunshine kits, which we get cards and we tie them together, we draw on them, we put crayons in a bag, and we give them to the children at the hospital to help make them feel better. I think volunteering gives a lot of good benefits. It's a good thing to do and everyone should do it.
What a rewarding event. Make sure to stop by the Leadership and Volunteer Center in the CSA if you're looking for ways to give back. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned for more Out and About after these messages.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to Out and About. I'm your host, Caitlin Massey. Let's get back to the show. Up next, we take a look at the Candlelight March for Peace held on campus by the Chaldean American Student Association. The event was held to honor those lost in the recent terrorist attacks in Paris, Beirut, Iraq, and Syria. Let's take a look.
In the wake of the terror and heartbreak being experienced worldwide, Oakland University's Chaldean American Student Association joined together with other campus organizations and the student body to hold a candlelight vigil.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish.
This event represents a desire for peace, love, and support for those that need it most.
Our hearts go out to the victims of these terrible tragedies. Great job to all of the students and members of the OU community who showed up to stand in solidarity. Before we leave, let's take a look at some of the cool events happening in the month of December so that you don't miss out. That's all the time we have for today. Make sure to check in with oakland.edu/CSA and GrizOrgs for updates on more fun and educational events happening at OU. This has been the December episode of Out and About. I'm your host, Caitlin. Thanks for watching and see you next time, OU.